if I told you that right now, in one of the harshest environments on Earth, an African nation isn't just surviving, but thriving? Picture this: relentless desert sands, scorching heat that wilts most ambitions, and the constant threat of environmental collapse. Now imagine a stunning, sustainable city rising defiantly from that very desert. That's not science fiction. It's the reality unfolding today in Burkina Faso. How is this possible? How is a nation often reported only for crisis turning the tide against desertification and building a future that defies every expectation? Buckle up, because what Burkina Faso is achieving will fundamentally change how you see deserts, development, and the power of human ingenuity forever. For decades, headlines about the Sahel region, where Burkina Faso sits, have screamed one thing: crisis, conflict, poverty, drought, desertification. The narrative has been relentlessly bleak. But what if that narrative is incomplete? What if, beneath the radar, a revolution is brewing? Burkina Faso is proving that crisis isn't destiny. They are actively, boldly, and ingeniously building a sustainable future right in the heart of the desert. This isn't just about constructing buildings. It's about constructing hope, resilience, and a radical new model for self-reliance. They've declared it clearly: we are not against the world. We are for our people, and we welcome any nation that respects us as equals. To truly grasp the significance of Burkina Faso's current transformation, we must journey back to the 1980s and the revolutionary spirit of Captain Thomas Sankara. Often called Africa's Che Guevara, Sankara was a visionary leader who dared to dream differently. While many African nations chased Western-style modernization, Sankara focused inward. His philosophy was radical self-reliance, deep environmental stewardship, and genuine empowerment of local communities. Forget expensive imports. Sankara championed using what Burkina Faso had. He launched massive tree planting campaigns, mobilizing millions of citizens to combat the creeping desert, a battle still crucial today. He pushed for food sovereignty, urging Burkina Faso to grow and consume their own food. He fought for gender equality, seeing women as essential partners in nation building. His focus wasn't grand skyscrapers built with foreign debt, but community-led projects, sustainable agriculture, and pride in local culture and resources. Sankara's legacy, tragically cut short, wasn't forgotten. It became a seed, patiently waiting. Today, the principles he planted, local action, environmental consciousness, grassroots participation, are bearing astonishing fruit in Burkina Faso's modern green revolution. This desert city isn't just new. It's deeply rooted in a powerful past. Fast forward to today, and Burkina Faso is a vital engine in one of the most ambitious environmental projects on the planet: the Great Green Wall. Imagine a living wall of trees and vegetation, stretching over 8,000 kilometers across the entire width of Africa, right at the southern edge of the Sahara Desert. That's the Great Green Wall, involving over 20 nations. Its mission? To halt the desert's relentless advance, restore degraded land, create a massive carbon sink, and breathe life back into the Sahel. In Burkina Faso's capital, Ouagadougou, you can already see this vision turning real. Nearly 2,000 hectares of urban green belts are flourishing, where barren, dusty landscapes once dominated. Vibrant ecosystems are emerging. These aren't just pretty parks. They are multifunctional lifelines. They provide crucial shade against the blistering sun, absorb greenhouse gases helping fight climate change, and recharge precious groundwater. They also foster local economies. Think community gardens, small-scale sustainable farming, and markets for local produce. These green corridors are literally reconnecting people with their environment, proving that collective action can heal the land. It's a powerful symbol, life stubbornly pushing back against the desert. Now, let's talk about the city itself rising from the sands. Forget steel and glass skyscrapers imported from afar. Burkina Faso's Desert City project is revolutionary, precisely because it embraces what's right under its feet: earth, mud bricks, compressed earth blocks, and laterite stone. These are the building blocks of the future. Architects like the globally celebrated Francis Kéré are leading this charge, masterfully blending ancient techniques with stunning modern design. Look at his award-winning buildings, like the Gando Primary School. Built primarily from clay, wood, and local stone, it's a masterpiece of bioclimatic design. How does it stay cool in the desert furnace without energy-guzzling air conditioning? High ceilings draw hot air upwards. Thick earthen walls provide natural insulation. Clever cross-ventilation channels, cool breezes, and shaded courtyards offer refuge from the sun. These materials aren't just eco-friendly, they're incredibly practical. They are cheap, abundant, and drastically reduce the need for expensive, carbon-heavy imported concrete. This is low-tech brilliance, sustainable architecture that respects the environment and celebrates Burkinabe heritage. It proves that building green doesn't require unaffordable high-tech solutions. It can be simple, accessible, and profoundly effective, born from deep understanding of the local climate and culture. Education is the bedrock of any nation's future, and in Burkina Faso, schools are being reimagined as epicenters of sustainability and community. Facing challenges in access and quality, the country is pioneering bioclimatic school designs. These structures are meticulously crafted to work with the environment. Think natural airflow systems replacing electric fans, carefully positioned windows maximizing daylight while minimizing heat, and of course, extensive use of local earth and stone. Francis Kéré's Gando School, built with and by the local community, is the shining example. Its iconic double roof creates a chimney effect, pulling hot air out. Slatted walls allow cooling winds to flow freely. But the magic goes beyond bricks and mortar. The construction process itself is transformative. Parents, teachers, and even students often participate. This isn't just cheap labor, it's profound community engagement. It fosters a deep sense of ownership, pride, and responsibility. The school becomes their school, a valued asset maintained by the community. This grassroots approach ensures sustainability isn't just an architectural feature. It's woven into the social fabric, empowering the next generation to carry the torch. And here's where things get truly exciting. Burkina Faso is turning its greatest challenge, the blazing sun, into its most powerful asset. With over 300 days of sunshine annually, solar energy is a no-brainer. The country is tapping into this potential with impressive ambition. The Zagtuli Solar Power Station near Ouagadougou, opened in 2017, was a landmark. Generating 33 megawatts and expanding, it powers tens of thousands of homes with clean energy, significantly cutting carbon emissions compared to fossil fuels. But it doesn't stop at large plants. Solar is spreading everywhere. Streetlights illuminating dusty roads. Solar-powered pumps bringing water to arid fields for irrigation. And off-grid solar kits bringing light and power to remote villages far from the national grid. This shift is transformative. It reduces crippling dependence on expensive imported diesel fuel. It enables sustainable agriculture. Farmers can irrigate more reliably. It powers small businesses after dark. It improves healthcare. Clinics can refrigerate vaccines and operate equipment. Solar energy isn't just about being green. It's about energy independence, economic development, and improving daily life for millions. Before we dive deeper into Burkina Faso's incredible urban farms and water wizardry, I need to take a moment. Chronicle Traore wouldn't be here without you, our amazing community of viewers and subscribers. Your curiosity, your engagement, your passion for understanding Africa's real stories. That's the fuel that keeps this channel going. Seeing your comments, your shares, and knowing you support this mission means the world. A huge special shout out to our channel members. Your direct support is absolutely invaluable and allows us to dedicate the time needed to bring you deep dives like this one. Truly, thank you. If this story of resilience and ingenuity inspires you like it inspires us, please do hit that like button. It genuinely helps the channel reach more people who care about Africa's progress. Now, back to the green revolution in the desert. Perhaps one of the most inspiring sights in Burkina Faso's emerging desert city is the flourishing of urban agriculture. In a land where food security is a constant concern, seeing vegetables, herbs, and even fruit trees growing amidst the urban landscape is revolutionary. Vacant lots, rooftops, and specially designated zones are being transformed into productive green oases. Often, these urban farms are managed by women's cooperatives and youth groups. This is crucial. It's not just about growing food. It's about growing opportunity, empowerment, and social cohesion. These projects provide income, skills, and nutritious food directly to communities. Techniques are key to survival in this arid environment. Rainwater harvesting captures precious drops. Drip irrigation delivers water directly to plant roots with minimal waste. Composting turns organic waste into fertile soil. And natural pest control avoids harmful chemicals. This integration of farming into the city fabric is genius. It drastically shortens the distance food travels from field to plate. Farm to fork in the desert. Reduces reliance on expensive and vulnerable imports, builds community bonds, and strengthens resilience against climate shocks and market fluctuations. Burkina Faso is showing the world how cities can literally feed themselves, even in the toughest conditions. Of course, the elephant in the room, or rather the lack of water in the desert, is water scarcity. Erratic rainfall and punishing droughts threaten everything. Burkina Faso's answer: innovation and meticulous management. Rainwater harvesting is fundamental. Systems are being installed everywhere, on homes, schools, and public buildings, to catch every possible drop during the short rainy season, storing it in tanks or underground reservoirs for the long dry months. Urban drainage is being redesigned, not just to whisk water away, but to capture runoff, letting it seep into the ground to replenish aquifers instead of evaporating. Solar-powered water pumps, as mentioned, are making water access cleaner and cheaper. And a particularly smart move, greywater recycling. Water from showers, sinks, and laundry, relatively clean compared to sewage, is being treated and reused for irrigation in those urban gardens. These aren't just Band-Aid solutions. They represent a fundamental shift in seeing water as the precious, finite resource it is. Burkina Faso is demonstrating that even in the desert, smart engineering and conservation can turn scarcity into sustainable sufficiency. The golden thread running through all of Burkina Faso's initiatives is radical community engagement. This isn't a top-down project imposed by distant planners. From the very beginning, local residents are central. They plant the trees for the green belts. They participate in building schools and homes using traditional techniques. They manage the urban farms and water committees. Training programs are widespread, educating citizens on sustainable farming practices, water conservation, climate change adaptation, and disaster preparedness. Communities are involved in developing early warning systems for droughts or floods and implementing climate-smart land management. This participatory model is the secret sauce. It ensures solutions are culturally appropriate and locally owned. It builds skills and confidence. It fosters a powerful sense of pride, responsibility, and collective spirit. Resilience isn't just a government policy. It becomes embedded in the daily lives and decisions of the people. When challenges hit, and they will in the Sahel, a community that has built its future together is infinitely stronger and more adaptable. While traditional knowledge and community spirit are the bedrock, Burkina Faso isn't shunning the modern world. Technology, used wisely, is a powerful accelerator. Mobile phones are ubiquitous and transformative. Farmers use apps and SMS services to get vital weather forecasts, market prices for their crops, and expert agricultural advice, boosting productivity and reducing risks. Solar technology, beyond just power, drives efficient irrigation pumps and critical street lighting, enhancing safety and extending productive hours. Telemedicine initiatives are beginning to connect remote villages with doctors in urban centers, improving healthcare access without grueling journeys. The key here is integration. Technology isn't replacing tradition, it's amplifying it. It's providing tools that enhance local strengths and knowledge, making development more efficient and inclusive. It's a pragmatic blend of the old and the new, the local and the global, focused squarely on solving real problems for real people. So, what does Burkina Faso's desert city represent? It's far more than a local achievement. It's a blazing beacon of hope for the entire African continent and beyond. It embodies a powerful truth. African ingenuity, resilience, and commitment can overcome seemingly impossible odds. It showcases a development path rooted in self-reliance, environmental harmony, and deep respect for community, not exploitation disguised as friendship. From the vast vision of the Great Green Wall to the intimate details of a cool, earthen-walled home or a thriving urban garden, Burkina Faso offers a compelling alternative model. It demonstrates that the path to a sustainable, prosperous future doesn't lie in simply copying others or accepting predatory deals. It lies in embracing your unique heritage, harnessing your abundant natural resources, like the relentless sun, and fundamentally empowering your own people. It proves that even in the most inhospitable environments, human creativity, fueled by vision and unity, can make hope flourish. The projections are compelling. Burkina Faso is building. Burkina Faso's audacious journey, transforming vulnerability into resilience, desert sands into foundations for a thriving, sustainable city, offers vital lessons for our entire planet. It screams that sustainable development isn't a luxury for the wealthy. It's an achievable necessity for everyone. It proves that the most effective solutions often come from combining timeless traditional wisdom with engaged communities and carefully chosen, appropriate technology. As climate change accelerates, bringing more extreme weather, droughts, and desertification to our doorstep, Burkina Faso's model becomes not just interesting, but essential viewing. It provides a practical blueprint for resilience, self-reliance, and unwavering hope. It stands as a powerful rebuke to the narrative of perpetual crisis, reminding us that vision, leadership rooted in the people's will, and collective effort can turn the most barren landscapes into places of growth, dignity, and extraordinary possibility. This isn't just a story about building a city in the desert. It's a profound testament to the indomitable human spirit's capacity to innovate, adapt, and build a better future against all odds. Their statement rings truer than ever. They are for their people, building on their terms and welcoming true partnership. The desert is blooming, and the world should take notice,